Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Bleeding Crypto's 15-minute market update. Today is Sunday, July 21st, 8:27 a.m. local time. I hope you're having a good day, morning, or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Let me start off with my disclaimer to protect myself legally. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am wrong 99.9% of the time. So if you follow me and you use real money, you have a 99.9% chance of losing it all. This is just for entertainment purposes only. This would be considered game theory, fantasy paper trading. All right, guys, so let's take a look at Bitcoin. I'm gonna start where we left off yesterday. Yesterday, we were here on this candle here, and we were talking about the possibility of going to the upside and knocking out these highs. You remember that? That's why we drew these lines right at the end of the video. If you have not watched yesterday's video, guys, please pause this video. Go to yesterday's link. You can go to my main page and just scroll down. I don't post a lot, so if you scroll down, you'll see yesterday's video titled today, Saturday, July 20th. Listen to that one. Put it at 1.5x speed. You can go through it quicker, and then listen to it. This way, it helps you understand what my thought process was and why I thought we were going to go higher. So, a quick recap: we were going to go higher to knock out these highs. I wasn't being aggressive enough. And what we did is that they went and knocked out all these wicks. They came and knocked all these highs. The last one was right here. I didn't give the bulls enough credit. That was the last one. They came and they swept it, and then we came down. So what ends up happening is, as we're coming down, people are shorting. They're thinking, okay, well, this is a no-brainer. This is where we're going to go. And then the market says, in one candle, this is basically an FU move. An FU move is one candle that just took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 candles. 12 one-hour candles was put in one hourly candle. That is a straight fuck you move. Another fuck you move. You see them all the time. And when you turn off all the noise, watch this. We haven't really done anything. This is Friday. Look, Friday at noon. New York pretty much says, I'm out of here. We're technically closing in an hour and a half, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's just fucking leave. We're done. We're right back to where we were. Nothing's happened. All it was just a bunch of chop fest. People going short here, they take it away. People going long here, they take it away. People going short overnight, they take it away. That's it. It's that simple. What I'm waiting for is the bigger move. And I think the bigger move is still on the table. So here's a quick example of what we were talking about as a bigger move. Let me go to a higher time frame just to clean it up a little bit. Let me go here. Let's see here. All right. So what I believe we're going to do is, let me do this. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me go here. Let me just all right, perfect. It's getting a little laggy. I wanted to see if I reload it. All right. I believe this is the top of the diagonal channel, which is, let me see here. Let me just show you the diagonal. This is the diagonal. Let me zoom out real quick. I know it's a little messy, guys. I'm sorry. This is the top of the channel. This is the horizontal channel. That's why this medium purple line, that's our resistance at the moment. And then we have the diagonal, which is going to be our resistance to the top. And as I showed you before, rejection, 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 rejection. That's the top of that red little shadow that we drew. That's to identify when we're in lower time frames. We can identify that within this box, we have the medium line of the horizontal that's resistance. And as you can see right there, we've stopped it. And then the top of the horizontal, which I just showed you, continues to reject the price. So somewhere in here is where I believe we're going to land. Now, we're trying to cross the medium line, and I think Asia, because it's a scam pump weekend, will cross it, and we will go through here. But I don't think we're gonna break and do the yellow scenario like I said the other day. I think that's the less likely scenario. I don't think all of this is going to be able to happen in one day. So what I believe is going to happen is we're going to come into the top of here. We're going to We're going to get rejection here. And then we're going to set up for Monday's usual, not always, because last Monday they didn't dump. Last Monday they kept on going. And there's a good reason. If and when Monday comes and New York says, no, we're not going to dump it, we're going to continue to go. There's a huge payday for them right here, a huge liquidation cluster. So nothing's ever set in stone. What you have to do is look at the lower time frames for those validation and invalidation moves. So what I'd be looking for here is I'm going to look for a move to the upside to sweep whatever highs Asia puts. I want to see New York sweep those and either continue or that fake out move and then drop. And that's where you get this red line here. So obviously they're not going to be, these lines are not going to fit exactly, but you have an idea. Wherever Asia stops, so this red one here is where Asia stops, then New York comes and sweeps those highs and comes down, if that's the route they're going to take. And we're going to be able to see that on the lower time frames by how we reject and how we look at the top of this diagonal channel. And I showed you that many times before, where you look for those M patterns, and those M patterns are valid in any time frame. Sometimes you just have to go to lower time frame and you'll be able to see them. Let me show you a quick example of what I'm looking for. So we don't know that's going to be the top, but we can look at the signs and we can see if there's any form of validation that's going to be able to form out a drop. So we're going to look at an M top. We're going to look at the sweep. Look, there's that sweep move. We're going to see a loss. Now, typically, guys, in most cases, you see the back test of this line. See how you can't see the back test here? I like looking at it in a microscope. When I go to the 5 or 15 minute time frame, typically we see the drop, we see the back test right on this yellow line, and then a drop. You don't see, you got to think, this is the hourly candle. There's 61 minute candles here. There's 12 5-minute candles. I was trying to do the math in my head. There's 12 5-minute candles. A lot happened in here that we don't see if we don't pay attention. I'm going to do this real quick, just for a quick example for those who are right here. So that's the candle I'm going to look at. I'm going to go to the 5-minute time frame to see if inside of this candle, did we drop? Did we confirm by back testing the drop here and then coming down? Let's see. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. And let's look at, let me see if I can find it. If it goes back I'm going to look for my vertical line that I snapped. I should have looked at the date too. God damn it. Sorry, guys. I didn't look at the date. Let me look at the date real quick of that vertical line that I snapped. Oh, you know what? Let me get rid of this vertical line. The vertical line was June 7th, 10 a.m. Okay, June 7th, 10 a.m. So let me do this. Go to 5-minute. Go to the calendar. Let's go to June 7th. June 7th, and we're going to go to 10 a.m. Right here. June 10th, 10 a.m. Go to. Yep, there it is. Okay, now there's where we broke. Here's where we broke. This is not a back test, though. This is not, we didn't get a back. Normally, we would see where we come up here and we back test normally, not always. I got to be fair, we didn't. We closed, we opened, we continue to go. We continue to go. So this would have been a tough one. This would have been a really tough one for me to look at if it happens again, to find out, because I'm always looking for that back test. And the bears said, no, we're not giving you any clues whatsoever. We're just going to dump it, and that can happen too. That can easily happen. But in most of my videos, 99% of the time, I'm always pointing that out to you guys about those back tests, because they happen very, very often. But like in TA, nothing is 100% every single time. But you have to play within some sort of reason, some sort of margin as well. So let's see if today. I'm going to do this, guys, also. I wanted to wait for this video to remove these. I want to remove these, remove this, remove this. We don't need this right now. That was just to show you an example. Remember this blue line? I'm going to leave this blue line because this blue line shows the reason why I thought we were going to go higher here is because of the sweep. We did a sweep here. This blue line identifies that sweep. When we zoomed in yesterday, you can see it went right below it, and then we back tested it here. We put a W, and then that formation here of this bullish market structure is what led me to believe that we're going to come and knock these out, except I wasn't bullish enough, and we went actually to the very top, and we took it out. And here, again, we're struggling. We're struggling. Now, let's say, guys, that we're going to continue to go higher. I want to see a break above here. I want to see a back test, and I want to see this hold. Then I want to see a bullish market structure, a W, something like this, to show me that the bulls are still here and they're still in charge, knowing that at any time we could roll over, but the likelihood, the probability is that we're going to continue. And those are some of the clues that we look at as traders. We really don't know. Nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen, but we can rely on basically validations and invalidations to help us understand where the next moves may be coming, where the probability is going to be at. All right, guys, that's going to be it for my time. We're going to wait and see what happens today with Asia. My bias for Asia, because of their history, is going to be more upside. But you see this low that we swept here? If we do turn around and we break this low that they swept here, that is a clue. Now they want to take it down. But I'm going to look for those 5-minute and 15-minute time frame clues to show me a back test. Back test rejection, then I'm going to know. Not know, but I'm going to have my bias is now going to shift that Asia is more likely not going to do this tonight. And Asia doesn't come on for another, I don't know, something. Actually, I can tell you right now. Asia comes online in 8 hours and 20 minutes. 8 hours and 20 minutes, Asia comes online. So at that point, if we are still here when Asia comes on and we start flipping this and we're consolidating up here, it's the probabilities on our side we're going higher. If we're down here and consolidating and Asia comes online, then I'm watching for that move. That move, and we're going to go to those lower targets that I keep on mentioning that we have to clean up down below. It's between the 52,000 and the 58,800, somewhere in there. I'm not smart enough to know where it's going to go, but I have my validation areas that I'm looking at. I've got my back test areas that I'm looking at, and I'm going to rely on the same tools that I use on a daily basis to give me some targets. And I don't need to know because I'm not a bottom catcher. I don't catch Pico bottoms. I'm not that smart. I'm going to scale in to important from it. I'm going to start scaling in from important points that I've been wanting to watch. And then if it continues to go, I have room to scale in. I scale into positions and I scale out of positions. That's just my nature. I want to secure a paycheck. I want to secure an area. I don't care about catching those tops like every trader on Twitter catches every top and every bottom. I wish I could be that smart. I'm just not. All right, guys, if you want to learn how to look for these clues, guys, once again, I have a Discord. I charge $125 a month or $100 if you go to the quarterly, and $25 a month for my Telegram. If you don't want to learn and you want me to just tell you, hey, dude, guys, just buy here, enter here, and exit here. If you just want that based on how I analyze the market, $25 a month. Send me a DM and I'll send you a link on how to sign up, and you can try it out, see if you like it. All right, guys, have a good day, and let's see what Asia does.